sure. Is you live?
Yo, we lit.
Oh, we live then, baby. Let a couple people let it maneuver and marinate real quick through that system. Let them the notifications go out there real quick, man.
Hold
You
on,
know,
mine say recording hasn't started yet. Please stay in the studio after this upload your recording. What you mean?
you live? You live?
I think so. It say everyone can see and hear you. I think my shit live, bro. I got green checks at the top.
Yeah,
Matter of
that's.
fact, this how I'm gonna tell you. I'm about to share my shit with my group chat real quick and see if somebody going. This how I'm gonna know.
You ain't got the go live at the top of your screen.
I'm gonna look on my phone and see. Okay, yeah, I'm live because I look at my phone and see my page. Oh
We in
yeah,
there.
we
We in
oh
there.
we
We in there.
litty.
We in there.
Yeah.
Soon,
Hey,
hey,
this the
bro.
first.
Hey,
Go ahead.
bro. Tsunami. No, I'm talking to my chat. You can see my chat.
Nah, I can't see your chat.
Oh,
Not
you can
on
see
not
it.
on the computer. I can't.
Okay. Hey,
Can't see it.
Tusami, bro. I don't know what you got going on, bro, but you ain't finna just be in and out window shopping and all that, bro. So I'm for real. I'm gonna end up banning you. You ain't trying to spend that paper. You ain't ready to payment ready, bro. I'm gonna have to ban you, bro, because this ain't for you, bro. I don't got time to be having people that's playing around, sending screenshots and bro, asking me police questions and all that, bro. You already know how I move. No 21 questions. Be screenshot ready. You know what's going on. So I'm gonna let you know right now. If you ain't got that paper, I'm blocking you. I'm banning you. So
Real
if you
shit.
ready to
Hey,
paste in that screenshot.
it's the first episode, man. It's the American Greed podcast.
Yes,
Capo
sir.
and
Yes,
King Hustle,
sir.
man. Yeah, man. And we just politicking. We talking about what's going on in the world right now with this money, man. No matter if it's scamming, if it's legal, if it's whatever. What's going on right now with this money, man. Me and King Hustle, we finna talk about it. We politicking.
It's a lot of money in this world, man. It's a lot of people that's missing out because my whole thing is it's a billion ways to get rich out here. Y'all see so many people getting some money doing a lot of different things, but how is there so many people in the world broke? What's the problem? You can go get a job, you can do this, you can do that. Listen, everything in the world is making some money. So how is y'all broke? So we gonna talk about it on this channel, right? So first of all, I want to give a shout out to my boy BMG Capo because, like I said, he doing his thing on YouTube. He been, he showed me love, and like I've been telling y'all for the past 5, 6 years, I like working with people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all about business, y'all really ready to, say elevate and grow and become successful. Let's work. It ain't all about a one man show. It's about networking and growing together and building. So, tell me how you got into this dark world that we all are in.
That's facts too, cause like before I tell you that, like I during the pandemic, I used to watch King Hustle because I had just started my LLC. I was trying to learn about business credit. You had a bunch of videos about business credit and what banks was giving the loans out, the no doc loans. You was talking about that shit before any nigga I ever seen talking about it. I'm
Facts.
talking about this 5 years ago, and I was watching you. So for me to be now on the stream with you, kicking it, we doing a show together. Like I don't know, the internet can take you far.
Anything is
So
possible.
for sure, man. I got into this world just by chance, bro. I was a trapper my whole life, really about just going to jail. And I met this dude. He was my cellmate, and he told me what he was doing. And I thought I was a like elite drug dealer. So I'm like, bro, I go in the club and spend this. He like, man, that ain't shit. I'm gonna go in the club and
Right.
spend this, and I don't even want it back. I'm like, in my mind, I'm saying, this nigga lying, man. There's no way he talking about he finna go in the club and spend this, and then he don't even care if he get it back.
Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, but I got a question because I be people be saying things and I get to ask questions. So, do you feel as if a lot of people who are in this dark world do fraud, scam, whatever you want to call it? Do you think they start off as drug dealers? Because me myself, I was a drug dealer too when I, what I'm saying, high school, coming up, and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, do you think everybody started off as a drug dealer and then converted over? Or do you think some people just gravitate to this and some people just gravitate to that? Because I do know a lot of people who never sold drugs before, just all into this dark
Right.
world. But I know a lot of people that actually sold, you know what I'm saying, whatever that they sold, and then they want to convert over, or they come on, bro, give me a method, help me get on the bag, like you know what I'm saying. So, what do you think about that? How you feel about that?
Word, word. So I feel like it depends on what era they from. If you was born in the 80s and the 90s, in the early 2000, like 2000 and 2001, two, maybe the latest three. Yeah, if you were born in them years and you a yammer now, yeah, you probably was trapping first. But all these new millennials, like they born in like these niggas that 15, 16, 17, 18 right now. Nah,
Facts.
nope. Not at all. They don't know
And
what
that's
trapping look
and
like.
that's
They
what I
ain't
be
even
trying to
listen, they ain't even never seen a crack rock ever in their life.
facts.
They don't know what it
And I
look
was
like.
just saying how the youth run the world, bro. Like people don't understand. When we was kids, they was saying the exact same thing. The youth run the world. So as the years go on and technology advances and the world evolves, everything advances. They come out with new technology, new programs, new everything. So
Mhm.
people got to understand technology runs the world. We use technology all day, every day, from our cell phones, computers, text messages, FaceTime, etc., etc. But people don't understand the other side of the technology, the other side of the tech world, because a lot of people might be like, "Oh, bro, I don't know how to do this," but y'all think it's kids all day, every day on Minecraft, Roblox, PlayStations, Xbox, utilizing technology. Because how do y'all think people are able to communicate over headphones and gaming systems in different countries, different parts of the world, and be in real time getting the real time response? So
Right.
y'all people got to start thinking about it. So yeah, this new world is definitely ran by the youth. The dark world definitely ran by the youth because the kids like to do any and everything that they can, and it's more kids than adults in the world.
Right.
Old people die, kids
And I
do it
wanna
every day.
tell the kids this. I wanna tell the kids this. Imma make it in layman's term, meaning Imma break it down simple. If we had social media, I'm an '80s baby. If I had social media in the '90s and I woulda kept my platform until right now, I would have like 10, 20 million subscribers. I would be Mr. Beast. So like if you 14, 15 right now and you start your platform and you got a vision and a motive, by the time you 25, 35, you gonna be rich if you
Not even
dedicate your
25,
time to your
35.
platform.
See, I tell people all the time, like, listen, you got to think, what, 5, 6 years ago, it was 12, 13-year-olds watching me. Now they 17, 18, 19, 20. Now they grown adults. So all this knowledge that's been going on social media and everything for the past umpteen years, listen, the brain stops maturing at 14 years old. People don't know this. The brain stops maturing at 14 years old at its by itself. After
Mhm,
14 is up to you as a human being to gain the knowledge and store it in your brain to be able to know certain things in this world so you won't be so green. And people don't know that. That's why there's a lot of adults out here that act like kids. That's why it's a lot of people that act childish because they didn't store that information. And you can't depict if you want to store what information you want to store in your life. It got to be inside you. You got to be somebody that actually want to learn more and do more. If you're not that type of person, you're not gonna learn. Your brain not gonna mature. And everybody got a different life. Everybody got a different path. Everybody got a different, what I'm saying, trajectory. So it's just
mhm,
about staying focused and understanding what you want to do because at the end of the day, the end goal for everything that everybody's doing is money. So people just gotta start making it make sense. And that's what a lot of people do. You
Hey
made it
man,
make
y'all
sense.
welcome to American Greed Podcast. I'm glad we put this together. I feel like y'all
Facts.
gonna get a lot of knowledge out of this, a lot of beneficial things y'all gonna get about this if y'all listen. And we got a guest backstage waiting
For
on.
sure. He
Yeah,
waiting. He waiting. See, this the first. First of all, y'all gotta understand this the first episode. So we gonna let y'all get to know us. We the
yeah.
hosts. Y'all gotta know who Capo is. Y'all gotta know who King Hustle is. Because at the end of the day,
Fact.
his fans might not know me. My fans might not know him. But now y'all gonna know each other. We one big happy family. So
Hey, guess
it's
what the
just all
crazy part
about.
about it is, bro? I do not mean to cut you out. The
Oh
crazy
yeah, for
part
sure.
about our relationship pause is I used to watch you during the pandemic. I know you ain't know me. I ain't even had no channel for real. I had a channel, but I ain't post on it. Whatever. I used to watch you, and then when I came home and started doing me, I didn't even know before I reached out to you. You had already reacted to one of my videos. So like you saw me online too before we knew each
Facts.
other. So that was like kind of like we both saw each other online before we knew each other, and it was like then we just came together. We gonna yeah, man. So I feel like it was meant to like this shit was meant to happen. You feel me?
Facts. It's just how it be, bro. It's all about algorithm. Once you in the same algorithm, it's gonna you're gonna cross that
I
path.
want to ask you this: what
What's up?
made you start doing content back during the pandemic, or was you doing it before then? Because you were doing a lot of
I've
credit
been doing
videos.
YouTube. I ain't gonna lie, I've been doing YouTube since like 2014. But you know how that go. Like the world evolves, things evolve. So like you gotta when you doing YouTube, you gotta really like find your niche. You gotta really find like what you finna be on YouTube and doing that. And at the same time, I was a musician, and I'm still a musician. I still do music and all that. But my out goal was like I understand business. See, I got my degree in business management, and marketing and psychology. So I'm good at thinking. I'm good at reading people. I'm good at information. I'm good at understanding 1 + 1 = 2. So understanding the business side of music, I understood that why am I going to chase a loan when I can go in the bank and get my own loan and do the exact same thing that the record label doing and promote my own production company? And then I
Mm.
figured out that you get more money for a production company than a record label. So I said, why not just open a production company and do more production work with content instead of just music? Because it's broader, it's a wider, it's just wider audience for people to really see who you are and what you got going on. So I've been doing content since like 2014, but you know how YouTube is. Channels come up, channels go down just
Yeah.
because you got to learn what's what and what to do and what you can't do. But I've been doing this things for forever. So when I just started talking about it, it just blew up.
Yeah, because shadow banning is real. YouTube will put you in the algorithm, but if you take a break, that would have hurt you. Cause like I had like
YouTube told me I
5,000
was a
subscribers.
cyber threat.
Yeah, I took a break. They demonetized me. I ain't post for a whole year, and they said you can't make money no more until you get 4,000 watch hours all over again. So I
What to
know how
do,
YouTube
John?
play.
Yeah, listen. I didn't. YouTube didn't believe one of my. I ain't. They didn't told me I'm a security, a cyber threat, like a real life cyber threat, because of like the information that I was talking about on YouTube, but I didn't know. Like I didn't know you couldn't talk about this type of stuff. Like I ain't. But people don't be knowing that. They be wanting you to come on YouTube and talk about this, get them this information, get them this site, and do. Y'all don't know about community guidelines, bro. And at the end of the day, y'all just want somebody to crash out for y'all so y'all can go be on to the next person to watch them. Y'all don't really care about us. Y'all just want some free information and some free gems. So we're gonna give y'all some free gems and we're gonna keep it in the, so we can,
Yeah,
so
that's facts, bro. That's fact because on this show, we finna put y'all on money, whether it's be whatever going on in the world. It could be legal. I'm talking about a real business, a real method, a real everything that's going on in the world about money. You're gonna get it right here
facts, you're
for
gonna get it
sure.
right here. So what we're gonna do is on the first episode, we got a little guest, and I don't want to keep him waiting. He been waiting for like 12 minutes and we didn't want to just have him sticking right there. So what we finna do is hold on, y'all know it be janky sometime. We got our first guest today, and I'm gonna let Capo introduce this first guest because he came from his, side of the field. His fans, his people. So I'm gonna let him introduce who we got today for our first guest and what we got going on.
Hey, today we got my player partner. He been a repeat guest on my show, Tricking Banks. I'm talking about like every time he came on the show. The first time he came on the show, he had a regular size bankroll, and then the next time he came on the show, he had a little bigger bankroll. Then the next time he came on the show, his bankroll just kept getting bigger and bigger. So I really believe the shit he be saying because ain't no way this man just having money and just not doing what he say he's doing. And this is my
Facts.
partner, my boy Distinct in the building. What's going on, gang?
Yo, what's good? How y'all doing?
What you got going on, buddy?
Shit, I'm chilling.
Ain't
I'm
nothing wrong
chilling.
with it. I see you. I fucks with it.
Hi. Uh,
So I remember the last thing we talked about was that PayPal glitch. Uh, you still winning off that motherfucker?
yeah, I've been doing good. I made like 10K this month. Look,
He talking about look. Yeah.
11K. Bro,
Okay.
Cabo, I made people on your channel like 10K plus off that. Like real life.
They so
10K
they
plus.
All in total was 30K, but it was like 3 people. And then right
So let
now
me let me let me let me ask you something. What made you even get into this world? What intrigued you enough to say, "Ooh, let me do something let me do that."
it's actually funny because I was just a little fat kid that like video games. Like I was on Discord. Like I was 11 years old when I first found out. I went on a forum called Tenon.is. I don't know if you ever heard of it. And this is a long time ago. And somebody on the forum dropped the card, and I tried to use it on eBay, and it
What to
worked.
do, yellow?
And it worked. That was like my first ever experience. I never even like after that I didn't really get into it, but I got locked up, and I met one of my friends, and
Mm.
we started talking about like computers and stuff because we both like know about this stuff like we knew about like botnets and stuff like that like back in 2016
Mm.
like that. Yeah, so I told him like I could buy stolen credit cards, and he came home. Like he's a rich whitey too. Like I'm not gonna lie, he's like a rich whitey, and we came home and we started doing it, and ever since we just been doing it, just finding new ways, getting money. Shit easy, bro. Money is really everywhere. You just gotta
So
find it.
so let me ask you this, because I agree with everything that you just said, and a lot of things that you just said, I touch on in my videos because a lot of people are confused about what scams and fraud really is and hackers. Because a lot of people don't even know the difference. Like a lot of people think everything is a scam, and it's not. See, people don't know scammers are people that social engineer, manipulate, or trick other people into sending their own money. Then you got fraudsters who steal information to gain revenue, and then you got hackers who steal
Yeah,
information.
there's like different sections. Like there's different sectors of scamming.
So what I be telling people like this, like people got to understand, like how you just said, and like no disrespect to you, but you said you was a fat white kid, on the at the computer on the game playing the game all day, and I be having to tell people like at the end of the day, it's a lot of people that was in your position that are in your position that might not have friends, that might not be social. Too social with other people. So what they gonna do? They gonna be on the game all day. They gonna be on the
Yeah, word.
computer all day.
I wasn't really social. I was like 300 pounds, like 10 years old. Like I was small.
Exactly. And once you're on the computer all day, what do? You search, you research,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just try to find anything that's going to intrigue you and keep you entertained. And once you watching videos, because like you said, how old was you when you first started watching this or learning about this stuff?
I was like 11 or 12. I
And how
was
long ago was that?
uh like maybe like 9 years ago, 8 years ago, like 10
9
years.
years ago. So go back to what I was telling my boy right here, Capo. What did I just say? People back then was probably 12, 13, 14 years old. Fast forward to 6 years now they grown and now they got all this information that they had from previous time. And now it's starting to develop and it's starting to, everything is the world is a big picture. Everything is a big picture. And it's up to you and have the knowledge to be able to connect the dots to be able to
Right.
complete this
Here,
picture.
I'll be right back.
And for sure. Don't for sure.
Basically, what he's saying is what I'm gonna add to that is with all the knowledge and the information out there and all these conversations online, you hear people saying this, people saying that. There is no way you shouldn't be able to be a critical thinker and take what these people are saying all online, all over the world, and find a way for yourself to make some money. Like, okay, I could take. It don't even got to be a scam or a method or a legal. It could be something nobody else did. But
It
with
could be
all the
anything.
information out there, you should be able to put something together in your head and say, you know what, I'm gonna try this because I got this and that information. Like it's too. You got your phone is a computer,
Whole computer,
and
it's a whole database, it's a whole. We're gonna get into that.
bro, I was going through a breakup and I messaged Kevin Gates because he online always talking about relationship shit. He don't follow me or none of that. He never messaged me back or nothing. But I was going through a breakup. I messaged Kevin Gates. I said, bro, I'm going through this. I'm mad as hell. What should I do? He really hit me back. He never hit me back about the music, but about it, hit me back. So what I'm saying is the internet is big and you can reach people that you would never think you can reach. So there's no way you should be broke in 2026.
It's impossible for you to be broke because at the end of the day, knowledge is power. And y'all, everybody be seeing so many people just like you. You're not the only person that's doing, anything that got to do with chime or whatever. You're not the only person. And my thing is like people so non knowledge on information, they got the wrong information stored in their head, which makes them believe the wrong information. So when somebody with the correct information tries to tell them like, look, they don't believe it, which makes people, because I tell people all the time, like, listen, y'all gotta understand, because I tell people all the time, I'm in the technology world, I'm in the cyber world, I don't check none of that, I'm into technology. So y'all gotta understand that all these applications, everything that we got going on is technology. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, Chime, PayPal, it was all created by a software engineer, which means he coded this program to do whatever that he wanted it to do. It might have been what the company wanted to do, who paid him to do, but they coded it to be able to send, receive, and store digital currency on this platform. So if you can control sending, receiving, and storing money on a digital platform, what else do you think you can control to do? if we can go from having key fobs, keys, literally keys to unlock doors, start cars, to now having key fobs with signals and waves to start engines to unlock doors, what else do y'all think is happening in this world? So it's
Mm.
all about what the eye sees. The normal person doesn't see somebody hacking on a daily basis. The average person doesn't see somebody doing network jamming and getting to different softwares and databases on a daily basis. But when so many people in the world tries to, just like how people didn't believe aliens is real, now 100 years later, we're starting to see UFO. They're starting to drop videos and everything about all this. So it's all, people gotta understand, if it's out there, it's gotta be something real about it. Everybody think Cash App this fake, Bitcoin this fake, Chime app, all this stuff is fake, but y'all believe in technology. When
So
you go to the
I wanna
go
ask
ahead.
my boy a question, bro, my boy. So at what age did you feel like, and maybe you never felt like this, but what age did you feel like my household don't got enough money for the things I want to do, so I need my own money? Or did you just feel like that, period? Because your household could have been straight. You may not came from a poor household, but what made you want to get some money on your own, and what age was that?
Who are you talking to me, right?
Yeah,
You
you. Yeah.
As soon as I found out about money and what money could do, I wanted it. Probably young, because I love money. Money is everything. Money is really
facts,
everywhere. Money is
facts.
everywhere. Money is everywhere. You just gotta
So I
find
guess I don't want to cut you. I'm gonna answer in I'm gonna ask it in a different way. I want to know: was you struggling and broke, so you had to figure out how to get some money, or I'm not gonna judge you either. Or
it. Now,
was y'all straight, y'all was so stressed you were like, damn, my people getting money. I want to do that too. Or was you struggling and needed the money? Which one?
nah, my family was straight. It's just
Oh,
like me. It's just for fun. It's really for fun. Like I don't really gotta pay for nothing. I don't really gotta pay rent. I don't gotta do nothing. So it's really for fun. Really, I'm just making a lot of free money that I
he
could
said
like use to go and
fun. Yeah.
travel the country, do fun stuff, save Virgin Islands. Really?
So y'all
Yeah,
hear this
bro.
man telling
It's
y'all that
it's just this is
he was straight growing up. He really people took care of him, and he still found a way to get some money. But people in the comments gonna debate and say, well, he had a computer at a young age and he was able to get online and
bro.
he
I
was
was the
putting it.
same way, bro. People, that's why I be trying to tell people, like, bro, it's different. It's three different. It's actually six different levels of life. It's homeless people. There's broke people. There's low level middle class. Then there's mid class, and there's low level rich, and then there's rich. Everybody not poor in this world. There are some parents out here that can actually stay up above water and keep. You might not get all the Jordans and all that or whatever, and keep all the crispy clothes, but y'all be having food. You have cable. You have lights. You'll be good. And that's how I was. You know what I'm saying? I was good. We wasn't poor or nothing. I ain't never went a time without no food or no lights or nothing. I didn't have the Jordans or nothing all the time. But then after a while, you start seeing so many people get stuff, and then they start saying no, and then it's like, okay, I still want it. So how I'm gonna get
Mhm.
it? Because I had my little period of look as a kid stealing because I wanted some things that what I'm saying, they wouldn't buy for me, and some people got to understand this. When you got the mentality as a kid to steal, some people might look at it as bad, but in naturality, that's a young person who's doing whatever that they have to do to get what they want. And it might not be a good trait then, but when they mature their brain and get older, it's going to pay off. And look what happened. You got this man right here, bands. You got my boy right here, up, fresh out the joint, doing something positive, doing YouTube. You got me, just trying to make sure everybody stay positive and make some money. So
Mhm.
people got to understand how the mind works and how you can put yourself in a position to do anything, because everything revolves around money. And if you got the opportunity to make it, go get it.
And it's crazy because, like he said, even me, it's crazy we on this stream together because even me, I grew up in the suburbs, but the town I grew up in Georgia was so small, they sent me to school in the city. Cause this town is so small, ain't no school in the suburbs. There's one school in the whole town: elementary, high school, middle school. That's it. One school for everybody. So when I go to middle school, I'm with these city dudes, and I'm a little privileged, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like my mom bought me school shoes, Jordan clothes. Like we ain't fucked up. They not rich or none of that shit. They just working people to take care of me. But the people I go to school with is fucked up. And guess what? The way they acted, the shit they did intrigued me. And like the games they played, because I always was an intellectual. The
Right.
games they played, meaning like trapping and shit. I'm like, I can do that and I can be good at it. And I wanted to fit in too, because I ain't gonna sit online and lie. I got bullied because of my privilege as a kid. Like niggas tried to try me until I started realizing that niggas ain't what they say they is. Then niggas started wanting to be my friend and be cool. But
That's
like
how
so
it be, bro.
I come from that too. You know what I'm saying? But me trying to be somebody I wasn't really made me that person. So I came from privilege. I fucked with the streets, got bullied, and then I got hooked on that so much that I really became a street nigga in real life. Like my whole city will tell you this in real time. But
It
that's
be
not a
like
good
that, bro.
thing. Yeah.
So let me ask my brother right here something. When you start getting some money, everybody when you start getting some motion, you're human. You gonna think of something that you always wanted, like, oh, now I can finally get this.
Yeah, I already
What
did
was
all
that
that.
product?
I already did all that.
Yeah, what was the first thing that you brought when you finally started getting some money that you was like, hell yeah?
Got to have these.
Uh, uh, shit. Probably like my shoes they're like 600. It was small. It wasn't really that much, but it was like $600 shoes.
You
For
started
me.
buying shoes and stuff.
Nah, were
Now tell me this: when you brought those shoes, how did it make you feel?
made me feel good. Made me
Made you
feel like
feel good?
I accomplished something.
And so, and let me ask you this too, bro. And you my real bro. Like we talk off camera, like we DM
Yeah,
daily. You feel me?
right.
So I don't want you to take this no kind of way. This just we just a podcast on We Pod. Did you grow up feeling like you was part of the urban community, or did you grow up a real like you said you was white? Did you grow up like that, or did you grow up like hanging around most of urban people?
Uh, Mostly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I lived in a nice like 2-story house, but I lived like right next to the hood. So like most of my friends were like obviously black. But yeah, but now
Because
most
I feel like only black people can turn you on to scamming. Like nobody. I don't think white
Yeah,
people
no,
is
no, no.
promoting.
See. You can't say that because I'm finna kick a little story to you. By you saying that, made me bring up the little story that I didn't tell like 6 years ago. Because this how it
Okay.
be. So you saying only black people can teach you scamming, but that ain't true because I used to stay in the neighborhood and I stayed with my granny. My mom's passed when I was 2, and my pops, he had his own thing going on, but he cool. Shout out to pops. But I stayed with my granny and it was on the block, and down the street it was this fat little white boy that everybody used to pick on. But me being me, I always been the person to be like gravitate to the person like, all right, come kick it with me. Like forget them.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna play with you because I always, what I'm saying, I always had a compassionate heart. So this is the crazy part about that. That little fat white boy, people you get tired of them other kids sometimes. So now you want to go kick with him. So we go into his house. When we go into his house, on the table, like the living room table, there is, and I gotta be 10, 11. I never forget this. There's nothing but IDs on, like, it gotta be 30, 40 IDs on the table, just different IDs, different states, just different pictures, same pictures, and all that. I'm a kid. So
You
my
don't know
mind is like,
why.
why is all these? I'm looking at all these IDs on the table, like, why all these IDs? Like, what? Like, because you a kid, you take the little school ID, the whatever ID that is. So I'm like, okay, boom. Down the line, it come out that his mom was dating this dude that was a credit card scammer. So he was getting fake IDs and making her go do everything. Like they was doing checks but you gotta think back then there wasn't no mobile deposit, there
No
wasn't no
cameras.
mobile apps, there wasn't really nothing like that. So if you was to go deposit a fake check, either it was gonna clear. And what they'd do is they'd just close your account, and then either you'll be in the check system messed up and can't open up a bank account, or you just go open up another bank account and do it again.
Right.
And that's like people. a lot. I ain't trying to be racist or nothing, but I can honestly say, being in this world, I can say a lot of Caucasian people are into the credit card fraud. They are the card game like that, and I don't know why, but
Carding was originally like mostly European and like white Americans, and then like black people started finding out, and then black people like started taking over and posting on TikTok and stuff like that, and then that's how I feel like that's how more black people really got introduced to it.
send your screenshot. Links is in the description in the bio. Do not write me if you're not sending no screenshot. But a lot of things was taken over by the black people. A lot of things that black people do was reinvented and recreated by something original.
Yup.
FYI, Michael Jackson. Everything that Michael Jackson did, from the dance moves to the whatever, was recreated by somebody else, by some other white man, some other white musician, and he just put the flavor on it. And you all know, for some odd reason, the black culture, the urban culture, is the most mimicked culture in the world, but also the most. I know, disrespect to all my people out there, but y'all gotta understand, bro. We do some silly stuff. We glorify getting scammed. And what I mean by getting scammed is we glorify going to buy jewelry and all this goofy stuff and paying money for stuff that's free and making it look like we rich. Like, people be like
Right.
buying chains and stuff and be like, oh, because do you want a chain and all that, a pendant and all that?
Hey, bro,
Hell
I'm
no.
gonna go a little deeper than that because this American greed. This ain't tricking bank, so we can talk about a little
Yeah, this
deeper
American
topic.
greed.
Yeah, see this. Hey, my boy, Distinct. This a new show we starting. I still got my show, but this a new show we starting. Me and my boy King Hustle. We starting American Greed podcast, and
You
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 can
you
always
you
come
you
back
touched down
again
on
and be.
two shows. You getting out there. You got to get a little platform, Cash.
And listen, you can always come back and be another a repeat guest on here too. But listen, I hate this about my kind of people, and like I said, I fuck with black, white, y'all European. As long as you about what I'm about, we locked in. People from Australia, Europe, everybody mentioned me from my other show I got. They like, bro, I fuck with you. Black, y'all want to act like a body makes you rich. Oh, if nigga, you don't even need no money in Black America today. You just need a body.
That's a
The
whole
girl gonna
different.
fuck
That's a
you.
whole different thing right there.
The
Like, I
girl gonna
don't.
give you some pussy. The niggas gonna dick ride you. It's
That's the
gonna be like,
generation, though. That's the
bro.
generation.
But I want these niggas to know, bro, you throwing your life away for nothing. You still ain't gonna have no money. And when you go to jail, you still ain't gonna have no money, bro.
It's all
Okay,
about the bag, bro. That's all that matters. Like, people, a lot of people be out here faking until they make. A lot of people be out here cap for real. A lot of people be out here telling you who they want to be and vice versa, who they really are. Like, I'm a boss. I'm this. I'm that. No, you're not. You want to be that. That's what you got in your head that you trying to seek to be, but in real life, you're not that. You're not doing what a real boss. Like, a boss hires and fires
high feed people.
and
Like
makes things happen. Like,
I make shit move around. People respond to me. I got a network. Like I got a face card. Like people know who I am. Like people nigga say he a boss if you go hit a lick and goddamn he lived good for 1 week and took care of his homeboy for 1 week. They had one good week out of 20 years of living. Nigga, I was bossed up. Nigga, you wasn't bossed up, bro. You wasn't.
people
Change your
don't like
mindset.
people minds be exactly people minds don't be mature. Like, we was talking about that. People don't really understand what's really going. People be stuck in the box. And I tell people all the time, step outside the box, turn around and look at what's really going on out here in this world. Y'all so delusional and brainwashed, and they got y'all thinking all the wrong information that y'all move. That's why the world is the way it is. So many people got this wrong depiction of everything, got the wrong information about everything, so they go do everything that's wrong. Like, it's sad. It's sad when people, because people know that real wealthy people, real millionaire, multimillionaires, and billionaires is gonna look homeless, and people who wear this, all this, are people who want to get to where they are. They're not
Yeah.
really, millionaires and billionaires. That's why I be trying to tell people, like, listen, I only wear this, like, when I really got, I only wear this because of y'all. I only do
Yeah.
it because that's what y'all want to see.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't wear it, then y'all be like, well, you ain't got no money, bro. You
For
broke, blah,
content.
bro, this, bro, whatever.
I don't even wear my shit, and my shit little, but my shit real. But I don't even wear my shit. But
And I
look,
and I be
I got a question for bro real quick. Cause
Okay, what's up?
I know the youth watching, 2 people that watch my channel from 18 to 35. So, bro, what you got to tell you, my boy, this thing? What you got to tell the wannabe scammer who on YouTube watching every single video, DMing everybody he see, like, bro, I need a method, sell me this, and spending all his money trying to become a scammer, but getting burnt the whole time. You know
Y'all
his
can hear me
niggas
in the
like
chat, right? Y'all can hear me in the chat, right?
what you would tell him, that
Uh,
guy, what he need to do.
tell him get a job. If he's that desperate, just get a job, bro. Just
I tell people that all the time, bro. Bro, just get a job, bro. Go get 2 jobs, bro. And I'm glad you said that, bro. Because I be trying to tell people like, bro, y'all be thinking like y'all can just wake up one day, but I'm gonna be a scammer and make $1 million today.
yeah, don't work. Yo, my little brother, 15 years old. My brother, 15 years old. He got a job. Shit. Yo, what happened to bro? His shit cut off.
He probably about to come back.
Yo,
Bro, you there?
Hell yeah, man. Well,
There you
yeah,
go.
I been trying to tell people like, bro, I forgot where I was even saying. Them fucking cut me up. What I say?
Now go ahead, this thing. Finish what you were
shit, I
saying.
don't even. Yo, I can't hear Cat.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, they just said they couldn't hear me neither. That's why
I can hear you, but I can't hear Cabo.
he can't hear. You can hear me, Cabo?
Yeah, see, Cabo shit tweaking too.
Yeah, it's this platform that. All right, so now I know it is this platform that be acting janky. He finna come back in.
Nah,
It's
we're
it be
yo,
acting
I
janky.
can promote some. Like,
What you trying to promote?
I'm trying to get some accounts. I need some like PayPal businesses. I don't need none of your information. Nothing.
You know we on what's the name. So just tell people to where they can tap in with you at.
My Telegram introspectiveness. INTROSPECTIDNESS. I don't sell nothing. I do not sell nothing. I just yeah.
Bet that. But you touched on a lot of good stuff, bro. I appreciate you coming into the live and you know what I'm saying, dropping knowledge for the people and all that. Because a lot of people be out here, you know what I'm saying, thinking like a lot of things be fake. And I'm glad you show me your chime again. Like people be thinking all this stuff be like fake and all that. It's like no, you just gotta pay attention to who you doing business with out here because it's out here. But you know, everybody don't really got the sauce to turn you into a boss.
A little soft.
You know what I'm saying? It's where he at? Let me see. He might gotta do all that. That's a quick 11 for y'all.
Yeah, we're
And I mean, people, so many people be just sitting and watching and window shopping, and you
last
know what I'm
month
saying.
I did 5. So in 2 months I did like 16K. But that's nothing for me really though. I ain't gonna lie.
It really ain't, bro. I be trying to tell people, bro. Like people be thinking like it be a gang with these platforms and these apps and these whatever going on. It could be a glitch, a low, whatever. It's real out here. You just
I've
gotta
had,
pay attention and be safe who you getting it from.
I've had somebody's house before, brother.
Facts. Let me
But
see. Hold on. He's he got to join back into the what's the name? Send your screenshot. Links is in the description. No screenshot, no reply. Please do not waste my time. Links in the description. Deanna Walton and Shirley. Send y'all screenshots. Follow the instructions. Please do not waste my time. Oh, I gotta add him back in. There you go.
That shit was crazy. Y'all hear me?
Bro, hey, do yo, I ain't gonna say the platform name while we on live. But do your platform be acting janky sometime too? Like randomly kicking you out and stuff?
Yeah.
All right, I
Yeah.
had to just make sure like it wasn't like my internet or nothing. So all right, I'm finna write a letter.
Yeah, they do that, man, especially when that shit start going up. Where we at with it though? Shit, I got pissed off a little bit. I couldn't get
So
back in.
what's your goals with all this? Like, what you eventually want to like do when you like? Because I'm pretty sure you in your early 20s. What do you want to do? Like, what's your end goal? Because at the end of the day, we don't want to be doing what we doing forever. I mean, so what it we don't want to be doing what we doing forever,
I
and
preach that too. Yeah.
we all want to be able to sit back, relax, and have money work for us, making passive income. So, what's
Yeah,
your goal?
yeah. My what I want to do is like build a bunch of businesses,
What
like
type of businesses?
like anything. I'll do anything. I'm gonna figure it out, bro. But I want to build like at least like 10 businesses or some shit like that. Like try to get real passive income. Like
So
like
let me give you a little knowledge on that because you don't know yet, but you talking about you want 10 businesses. So let me ask you this: what do you like to do?
uh right now,
Send
right
your
now.
screenshots to the links in the description. Deanna Walton and Shirley. The links is in my description. You said what you want to do? My fault, bro. I'm talking to my chat.
I'm not really too sure. I'm not too sure.
You shoot, bro. You should. That's the problem, bro. We got to mature that cabeza of yours. What do you like to do? Like, what do you like to do? What do you like to do? Some people like to draw. Some people like cars. Some people like this. Some people like that. What do you like, or what do you like to do?
I like to scam. That's what I like to do.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But other than that, like when you not doing that, like the real you, when you take off all this and you look in the mirror and you being you, what do you like to do?
I don't know. I just play the game, bro. I barely go outside. I
What?
barely.
Okay, so
Nigga said I
what?
like to scam,
He
bro.
not wrong, bro. Because he in the stage where you got to get the money. You
That's
got to
my
get it how
nigga,
you
bro.
live.
Uh,
But what do you like? What do you got an interest in? Like, what you be seeing people do? Like, you be like, I kind of like that. Like, you be liking to see
probably traveling. Uh,
traveling, doing what?
like going to different countries, just traveling, just seeing the world,
How
seeing
you
more
gonna make
places.
money off traveling and seeing world? You gonna spend money doing that. How
Yeah,
you gonna turn that into making some money?
damn, I'm not really too sure.
I see where he going with this because basically, we all know that this shit, nothing, even life, don't last forever. But when you making money, nigga, uh, Kmart is gone. It's no more Kmart. So like, if you ain't got your shit together and you got a plan for the future, you're gonna fail. What he trying to say? So like, what is your plan for the future? Because you can't stay in the same. You 20 now. I used to be 20. Now I'm 40. But you can't stay in the same lane. So what is your plan for the future? Because if you don't got no plan for the future, no, you said businesses, but like he not saying like you don't got to tell us on this podcast, but just think about it in your main mind. Don't just say I want businesses. You got to be specific with your goals. I want this kind of business. I want this kind of business. You got to be very
Let me drop
specific with your.
let me drop. So like I be telling all my people, knowledge is power. And if you don't know, how you gonna know? Like if you don't know about something, how you gonna want to do it? So look, you pretty urban. So you got the Montclair on, you got the MCM book bag on. So I know you're pretty urban. So you like a lot of things that urban people like. So you want to be somebody that don't want to do too much, but you got the money so you can make it happen. An investor type of thing. That's what I am. So what you want to do is you want to find all these different things. So you got real estate wholesaling where you need no cash, no credit to flip a house. You can easily learn that knowledge, teach other people, have them flip a houses for you, making money off the percentage, getting real estate loans, buying properties, buying land and building homes on them, selling those properties. And it's all just growing and doing it step by step like that. You can also flip cars. Everybody trying to buy. Somebody trying to. Is hundreds and thousands of people on a daily basis trying to buy a car, and it's hundreds and thousands of cheap ass people in the world. So selling, flipping cars, you can do that. Clothing brand, content creation, traveling the world. You got the paper, you can travel. Listen, and I don't want to say this, but it's the truth. And I'm looking at all the people in the world who watching this video in the past and in the future, in live in real time. And after this video is done, at the end of the day, YouTube is a big old network. This is nothing but a big old network, and everybody got their own channel. So when you watch TV, you got different channels. You got ESPN, you got this channel, that channel, blah blah blah. Everybody got their own channel, and on your channel, you can post whatever shows that you want. And at the end of the day, it's all entertainment purposes only. So you dictate and you control the narrative. So you can control what you want to show and tell the people. So even if it's a little bit, maybe be a little bit of a white lie or a little bit just fake, who cares? Who knows? It's all entertainment. So by
I
you
call
having,
myself to be on the I call myself to be on the left side of YouTube. You know, they got a right side of YouTube where you got, these very classy influencers and credit repair guys and these
I hate them.
lazy
I hate
funnel
them.
lazy funnel makers and the clip
I hate those
farmers and
cappers.
you know I love where I'm at. I'm on the left side of YouTube and I didn't help pioneer a lane that's growing fast
Facts.
as fuck. I didn't monetize it. I didn't build a group chat off it. Like so yeah, like I'm gonna stay on this side of YouTube because YouTube supports it because it got me in the algorithm.
Facts. And I
Hey,
tell the people the same thing, bro. Like people, if there's a lot of fake gurus out here that be piggybacking off other people's information. Like I ain't gonna say no names, but there's a lot of people out here that be kicking basic information that you can sit up here and easily Google, but they don't really kick the real deal. They don't really be like let me all right, so let me so we gym droppers over here. We like to give information like and whatever. So it's a lot of people that be like to how let me see. Because there's a lot of methods and gyms that I got. So business, let's say business credit and loans and stuff. Everybody out here want to get a loan. Everybody trying to get their business together. Everybody trying to get some money. Everybody trying to get rich. Ever since COVID-19, everybody wanted to do something with a business because they seen the PPP loans. So they seen all these fake businesses get millions of dollars. So now regular people like, dang, somebody just made a fake LLC and got millions of dollars with that loan and don't got to pay it back. Shit, I'm trying to do it too. Let me learn credit. So now so many people in the world talking about credit. Then you got these people talking about repairing credit and building credit, scamming people because there is no possible way for you to repair, build credit in one night. You're not going to get 200 points just magically appeared on your credit report. And what's going on behind the scenes is there's a lot of scam activity. And I ain't gonna put nobody on blast. Do y'all thing,
yeah, yeah.
but it's
Hey,
impossible.
let's troll. Fuck it. Let's go viral. Just
No,
fuck.
I don't name drop nobody, but it's a lot of people
I'm
that
with
be
the
like
shit.
Yo,
they
I'll
be
be right back.
making
I'll be right back.
for sure.
All right, bro.
It's a lot of people that be like making pictures like this with dressed up in makeup and little suits and ties on, like credit repair special, $25 to $100. I'll get you this in 2 days, bro. No, you won't. That's impossible because in order to build credit, you have to make consistent payments on something that's going to build points, and the more accounts that you have is gonna. You can't buy primary trade lines. The lack of knowledge will keep getting scammed. Primary
But
trade
is
lines
it safe
are
to say? But is it safe to say that if somebody do get a collection knocked off your shit will go up, not 200 points, but your shit will go up a little bit. Is it safe
See,
to
this
say
is
that?
this is the thing about that. When people be talking about I can remove accounts or collections and this and that, it's all about connecting the dots. So, in order to build your credit score, you have to have debt. People don't understand what debt is already. People think they hear the word debt and think it's bad. You got good debt and you got bad debt. The bad debt is the money you ain't paying on. That's in collections. The good debt is the money that you paying on each month on time that you're paying off and paying down. So when you delete an account off your credit profile, you're deleting the age, the payment history, and the debt that's attached to that. So when somebody like, oh, I want to delete this, blah blah blah, and somebody magically removes it, and we're not gonna get into what's going on because we're not gonna say nothing about them fake police reports that people be making and sending to the credit bureaus, but we ain't gonna say nothing about that. We ain't gonna say nothing about that. And I know a lot
Yeah.
of people know about that because it then backfired on y'all too. So it's impossible. So dang, I just forgot where I was at because they really done made me
No, you
mad.
said it's impossible to make points disappear in your
It's
shit to
It's
knock out.
impossible. Yes, and so when they remove these accounts from your reports, it's removing everything. So that $60,000 debt that you have might go down to $30,000. But that debt that you have is your primary trade lines. Because remember, you cannot buy somebody else's primary trade lines. You cannot buy somebody else's mortgage loans. You cannot buy somebody else's auto loan and put it on your credit profile. The only thing you can do is buy
But
somebody
can you
else's.
attach it to it? You can't buy it, but can
No, you can't. That's a buying it. That's the same thing.
so
It's the
you so
exact
you so
same
you mean
thing.
to tell me? Listen, we just podding like this good content right here. So you mean to tell me that I can't purchase a authorized user account and then make my shit go up. Is that what you're saying?
See, that's the thing. It's all about knowing what an authorized user account is. An authorized user account is a credit card account. That's the only thing that you can purchase to
Mm.
report to your credit report and piggyback off of.
Okay.
Now, if you want to piggyback off somebody that has a good credit profile overall, that's possible. That's why they have co-signers and they got, they say people can, if your parents got good credit, they can add you to their credit profile or their credit and you so you can start building your credit. So by the time you get 18, that's what you can do. But you cannot singly buy an auto loan here. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Only credit cards. Only authorized users are credit cards. That
So
helps
these
build the.
boys getting tricked. They think they buying a 10-year car loan, a Bentley
See,
they got paid
that's
off.
the problem. See, they be like, bro, I'll be and people don't catch on. People be so thirsty and slow. People do this and they be like, bro, I brought this and it fell off after 2 months or a month, or I brought this because it's not supposed to be there. People think buying these AUs and all these are like credit builder loans or something. Just gonna automatically get them points and stuff like that. No, that's the whole trick. That's the whole scam right there. You buying this, it might report, but it's gonna fall off and it's gonna do nothing to your credit score, and you're gonna be out some money. That's not a credit builder loan. Why are y'all deleting credit off of y'all credit profiles and credit scores, and then gotta turn around and rebuild it? The lack of knowledge will continuously have you getting scammed with all this stuff, and people don't be understanding that.
What's
What
up
about
to all the
CPNs?
members?
What about CPNs in 2027? See, let me talk about CPNs too, because a lot of people
Hold on
be.
1 second before you get there. I'm not meaning to cut you off. I got you
For sure,
too.
for
I
sure,
know
for
where you
sure.
at. Shout out to all the members in my group. I mean, who joined my YouTube channel, bro. I got 77 members who pay $5 or $10 a month to get my exclusive content. Because sometimes YouTube will demonetize my content, or I'll just drop content early and make it members only for a couple days before I drop it. And I thank y'all. I see y'all in the chat. I appreciate y'all. And listen, man, this is a new show I got. Me and my boy King Hustle, American Greed. We're gonna be doing this shit. Me and him going back and forth, or we're gonna have guests coming on this bitch. You never know
Hey,
who
he's
you might
back.
see. But you were just talking about CPNs,
Hold
my
on,
boy.
wait. Yeah. And shout out to all my people in my chat. I see all of y'all. It's new people in my chat. I don't know if y'all coming from his channel, who channel, but shout out to all the new people in my channel. Make sure y'all see the banner at the bottom of the screen. No screenshot, no reply, no 21 questions. You know what's going on. Links are in the description. Send that screenshot, no reply. Don't waste my time, and I will automatically block you. I'm not. Don't do that. All right. Shout out to all of y'all. Let's get back to it. Shout out to you, Jet. I see you, Jet. I see you, Danny. I see you, Wooski. I see
Yeah,
y'all.
we going up, man. This that new shit. This that new viral shit. This that new game. This that new way. This that new money. Listen, if you at home right now, you just broke on the sofa looking at this shit like, damn, these niggas popping it, these niggas in front of a microphone, rolling a blunt, drinking on whatever. If you really looking at this like, damn,
In
bro, then we
GTA
need to
time,
really
it's all
listen.
GTA time. This is not
Don't
real.
just on GTA time. Don't just listen to what we saying, because knowledge is the key. But guess what? If you don't put no action with the knowledge, your ass ain't, you just on a treadmill, bro. You're running in place. You're gonna lose a lot of weight. You're not gonna get big. You're not gonna go nowhere. You on
Nowhere.
a treadmill. You're gonna lose a lot of weight. You're not gonna get big. You ain't going nowhere. If you get the knowledge and you put action to it, you gonna have to run that 5K. And then
Hey, hey,
you know what I'm saying?
you need that 5K. Now, back to what I was saying about the CPNs. Now, listen,
Yeah.
people over here ask me about CPNs, bro. First, listen, I'm finna drop some real life information about y'all about CPNs. Talk about only listen. First of all, the word CPN didn't even exist until COVID-19 when people started doing the business and all the identity fraud. So people been doing identity fraud. But the thing is, it's CPNs and it's pre-built CPNs. So let me put y'all hip to something. So people be like, I got this CPN for you. It got an 850 credit score. It got this and that. There's no possible way for somebody to create a quote unquote CPN and already have a whole credit profile
It's a
and everything on it.
profile.
That's stolen identity. That's why when I
Yeah.
be doing my
It's a
reaction
profile.
videos of people with the CPN and stuff, they be like, "Oh, I brought this from there." That's stolen identity. That's not a real CPN. Now, a CPN. Let's talk about a real CPN, or it's not even called a CPN. It's just a cool made up name that people start using. Cool. So synthetic identities is what they really call them. So there are numbers, and we just gonna say numbers. We're gonna keep it real discrete. We're gonna say numbers. So there are numbers, 9-digit numbers that have not been issued out here in this world. And people don't understand the breakdown of these 9 numbers. The first 3 to 6, or what is that, the 5 numbers or whatever, is the prefix. So it basically tells you the city, the state, and around the year that this person was born. So it's a lot of people out there that understand about the difference between the numbers and all that, and they just go getting random stuff. So this prefix might be for somebody in Chicago, but you're in Los Angeles. When you try to do all that in the system, no. So people got to understand that like I said, there are numbers that have not been issued to people out here in the universe. Now, finding these numbers are what people have an issue with. Now, I tell people all the time, how people on the, let's say on the dark web, how they find them is what they do is they say, okay, or people who do utilize this information, they might end up using their own and changing because the last 4 really don't even matter. That don't even really matter because it's all about the first numbers, the first 3, and then the 2 in the middle. So they might change 2 numbers at the end. They might change, and then there's certain sites on the clear net that you can go type in these numbers and see has it been issued, is it attached to anybody. Once they find one that has not, they say cool beans. Now another issue that people have is
I got a new member. Shout out to my new member who just joined. Go ahead.
What's your new number? What's your new member name?
No, a new member. Yeah, or is that your new member?
I think that's my new member because yeah.
It might be your new member. Both of us got memberships.
I don't know. Me too. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. You got it. I got it. Whatever. It's cool beans.
Let's go though.
Look, somebody just said cool beans. Somebody using my word, bro. I don't know you, John Doe. What you got going on, Kush? But yeah.
No, listen. Go back to the dialogue where you was at. Let's go.
Yeah, So the problem is tri-merging, getting into the check system. Now, people don't understand credit. So if you 20, 30, let's say 24 or older, and you're not in the check system, or that whatever information you're not using is not in the check system, it's going to be a problem. And the only way you can start getting in the check system if you get a bank account or you get a tri-merge, because you got to get a 3 credit scores generated on that number. So what the person who they would do is they'll find banks that do not utilize the check system. There's different banks out here that don't run check systems. And once they find those banks, they open up bank accounts. Now, once they open up those bank accounts, they have to generate credit scores. What they do is they get secure credit cards, meaning that they utilize their own money to get credit cards. And once you get a credit card, people who know credit know that when you get a credit card and you don't use it, it's going to report to your credit report as a good payment, as a paid off payment each month. So getting credit cards and not using them will build your credit, point blank period. It's secured or unsecured. So once they get these unsecured cards utilizing their own money, and if they smart, they might put 2,000, 1,000, just a higher limit, because in a couple months, they're going to start getting offers for unsecured credit cards, because now that credit, or they now have generated a credit profile for this number. Now that they generated and created this number and profile and got a bank account and got secure credit and all this, now it's time to go mature this number. And how will they do that? It's just how anybody else will mature their own credit profile. Go get a cell phone in their name. Go get little bitty tacky bills and pay them for a couple months. Once they pay them for a couple months, now this credit score on this profile is continuously to rise. So now they can get loans. So now what people do is they get LLCs, because this is now a whole generated profile. And now that this is a generated profile, you can get an LLC. Once they get an LLC, because all you're doing is going to the website, the .gov, using this information, bada bing, bada boom, paying a fee, because this is a legit profile. It's a, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to get to the IDs and all that stuff too, because people don't understand what's really going on here in the world. People think everything's fake, right? So you gotta tell them. They mature, they do what they do. So then people get LLCs, EIN numbers, they build fraudulent businesses, and they say, okay, so just like secured credit cards, there are secured loan. So either let's say somebody already got some money. You know what? Let's say nobody ain't got no money because y'all always talking about some, bro, I ain't got no money. I'm broke. How do I
Yeah,
do
let's
this?
do
How
it
do
for
I do
the
that?
let's do it
So
for the
look,
people with no bread.
people
Yeah,
don't be understanding like, okay,
do it for them.
you got an LLC, you got no money, you got $0, and you trying to like get some money. So there are when you get credit cards. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna piggyback off that credit score. They're gonna use that personal credit score as a personal guarantor, which is gonna allow them to get like a credit card or a couple. It's credit cards that you can get with just your EIN number. You can get 500 here, 1,000 here, whatever. Get as many. Each credit bureau,
Topic.
you can get up to 3 to 4 credit cards. You get the 3 to 4 pulls. So what they do is they find banks that only pull from the certain credit bureau. So they might get 3 pulls from this one, 3 pulls from that one, 3 to 4 pulls from that one. So that's 4, 8, 12. Let's say 4 credit cards, right? They all might be $500. Let's say $500. What's 500 times 12? I don't know. I'm high. I don't finna do the math. So they take that money, they put that. Let me do the math. Forget it. Let me do the math so y'all can really
It's real
understand.
game though. Like when you get your credit game right and you get your like you really got the CPs or you if you're real credit and you do what he's saying, bro, you could really have 100 in 6 to 8 months. Like 100, real
Faster than
100,
that.
real 150. Or
Faster
like
than
like
that.
no
Look,
cap.
so that's $6,000. Cool. Cool beans. $6,000 free cash because when you get credit cards, you can get cash advances from the money off the card. So you can get the money off the card. So you got $6,000. So let's say you got $5,000 in cash off the $6,000. You're gonna take that money in cash, you're gonna put it in the savings account. You're gonna go to the bank and say, hey, I want to get a secure loan. I want to get a loan against this $6,000. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna give you $6,000 and you're gonna have your $6,000 because they see there's $6,000 in that account. So they already know the money that you got to pay because you basically just paying interest. You're not paying nothing. You're just paying the interest back on that loan. So you're not paying
Mm.
too much, and they already know the money is in that account. So anything happens, the money there, they can get the money whenever they want.
You borrowing
So
the
now
same money you got in the account.
you borrowing
And
against
they
your
know
own
you
money.
got it to pay it back.
So only just paying interest. So you got this uh $5,000 in the account. They borrow against us. So now you got $10,000, right? So now you got $10,000 in the bank. You're gonna take that $10,000 and you're gonna deposit that into another business account. And you're gonna take that and deposit into another, or this is what they do. I'm not telling you to do. I'm just, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is what people are doing. So they deposit into so many different accounts. So you're creating a paper trail. And by having a paper trail, it's showing that these businesses is generating $10,000 a month. So there are things called invoice factoring loans and invoice factoring financing. Invoice factoring financing and loans are when you basically have invoices and this company will either buy your invoices or they'll give you a line of credit on these invoices. So you can
So invoices is basically people
a
who's trying to
promise to
buy
pay.
shit from you and sending you the paperwork saying, yo, I want to buy this, I want to buy that. Or you selling shit to other people.
Of invoices are promise to pay. So an invoice is basically you perform the job and this person or company has to pay you this for the job that you perform. That's what invoices is. People don't be knowing what invoices is. That's what
So
invoices is.
that's
You
why I asked you
perform.
that so you could break it down for people who
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
So you perform a job and you send them an invoice like, all right, this is how much you have to pay me for the job that I did. But you can go on a computer and create invoices. It's a document, just like you can create bank statements, W-2s, all these different things on the computer, on the ClearNet. So they create invoices. And by them having a paper trail and them showing on paper that they have, they generate 10,000 each month, it's showing that business generate money. So they might create an invoices for $40,000. They take it to an invoice factoring company. They most of the time what they do is they don't sell the invoices. They get the lines of credit because if they sell the invoices, they gotta basically verify these invoices and make sure that they gonna get their money. But if you give them the line of credit, it's basically saying when they pay you, you pay us. So we just gonna do it like that. And when they buy the invoices, you get sometimes 90 to 100% of what the invoices is. lines of credit you can get however much you want, like 100,000, whatever. So they
Mm.
get this line of credit on just these these made up documentations. Plus they got the 10,000 in the bank and all these other LLCs. So what most people
Oh,
do is
so boom. This I'm gonna give it to you in a hood nigga term from the ghetto. So basically what you saying is I got 10 bands in the bank. Boom. Then I got invoices from 50 people saying they owe me $1,000 a piece. I could take these invoices plus the money I got in the bank to this same bank and say, hey, look, I need a line of credit on this money I got coming to me. All these people owe this money to me.
facts.
I want to borrow money on that.
Facts.
Okay.
Because the
Yeah.
money is showing that you on paper is generating money. And like I said, you got this 10,000 that just came in off the credit card. You got all credit cards off the just the EIN number and piggybacking off the personal credit. It's a personal guarantor. Using your personal credit as a personal guarantor to get you can get a loan with your personal credit with your see people don't know that you can use your personal credit in business to get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. So you basically using yourself as a personal guarantor because you don't have to
Hmm.
utilize your personal credit when you getting anything, any type of funding in business because it's a whole new entity. And people don't be knowing that. They be just lost in the sauce. They think just because you the person that started the business and your name on it, you gonna be no. This is a whole new entity. Your EIN number is your business social security number. So that's what you're using. So a lot of people build their business credit from the ground up and don't even use their personal credit. But once they, on that side and they do all that, of course they're gonna use that personal credit. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be burnt
Word.
up. So they got the and it's another thing. You don't gotta
Personal
have a seven.
guarantee.
You don't even gotta have a 700 credit score. You can have a 650 personal credit score and be eligible for a personal guarantor on the business side. So getting a 650 personal credit score ain't nothing. That's easy. That's getting a couple secure credit cards and just letting them sit and it's easy. So credit strong. They got Magnum credit. They got $30,000 trade lines, real trade lines that you can put on your credit profiles and bill. And these will actually report as in real life loan that you're paying off. And it's a savings account. So when you're done paying it off, you get the money back. So
Real game.
once you not so you get let's go back. So the line you got, let's say $40,000 in invoices that you created. They give you the $40,000. Now you take that, they got that 40 and you got that 10. So now you got 50. What you gonna do with that 50?
Mm.
Borrow against it. So now you're gonna get 100. And what you gonna do with that 100?
Borrow against it.
Put into another bank account for another business. Borrow against that 100. So now you got 200. Now you're gonna take that 200 and put into another bank and borrow against that 400. Now you're gonna put that, and it's all a paper trail that these
It's gonna stop.
businesses is. So now you've been making payments on these too. Now don't forget that you've been making payments on these loans or whatever. So now that you've been making payments, they offering you money. They trying to give you money. So now you getting unsecured loans and they trying to give you secured loans. So now they see you got 200 here or whatever. They're gonna be offering you $100,000 loans, 200. So the money is just gonna be coming in. And people, that's what a lot of people do. And then they utilize bankruptcies. See, the rich get rich for a reason because they understand this world. And a lot of people don't understand bankruptcies or trust funds. A lot of people hear these celebrities file bankruptcy and think they go broke. You're automatically wrong. They're filing bankruptcy because they're pulling a business legal
Yeah.
scam.
They're
When you
trying to
file
consolidate
bankruptcy,
all their money.
it
You
ain't
know what I'm
even that.
saying?
It's look, people here don't want to file bankruptcy because they're gonna have a bankruptcy on their credit report. But people don't know that. Okay, when you let's say I'm gonna give y'all a scenario so y'all can understand. So I just gave y'all all the information and I just got $500,000. I got 500 G's, right? I take that 500,000 and I put 400,000 into an irrevocable trust fund. And I put somebody as the beneficiary. It might be whoever, a kid or some a child or whoever, right? So this ain't in my name. Nothing is in my name. I'm putting everything else in somebody else's name. So then I filed bankruptcy. When I filed bankruptcy, depending on the chapter of bankruptcy that I filed for this business, which will probably be 11, which means they're basically going to confiscate everything that I got, all my business bank accounts, anything that's in my name or in that business name. Bank account got $2,000 in it. They're gonna take all the assets or whatever that came with this business, so they can recoup as much money as they can. But that money that's in the trust fund,
Keep
it
going,
can't
bro.
be
Go ahead.
touched. It can't be touched. So a lot of times, a lot of people get business loans and financing, and they put them all in trust funds. That's why we got something called trust fund babies, because of their parents understanding this method. Now, bankruptcy. Well, how are you doing it? So when they file bankruptcy, bankruptcies are filed by the court, not the credit bureaus. So when you file bankruptcy on your personal or on your business credit profiles, it's going to report the wrong furniture. By it reporting the wrong furniture, anything inaccurate being reported inaccurately on your credit report is classified as being wrong information and will be deleted. And by the wrong furniture being reported, it's grounds for deletion. And that's why so many people are cool with filing bankruptcy and going into debt, because they already know everybody in debt. Everybody is in debt once
They
upon a
say
time, or in debt. And it's
they say
everybody.
Donald Trump did it, but
Donald Trump got a $3 billion loan for the Trump Taj Mahal Hotel, put the money in a trust fund, and filed bankruptcy. And that's how he got to where he at.
Yeah,
That's the facts.
when you
so
file
look,
for bankruptcy, you don't gotta pay nothing back, right?
It depends on the chapter of bankruptcy that you file. And most of the time they file the chapter that you don't, they just come confiscate your accounts and everything that you got left, and don't gotta, and that's it is what it is. And you just have the bankruptcy on your credit report. But if it's a business, people say, cool, it's a bankruptcy on that business. I'm gonna start a whole new business. Get this bankruptcy. If it's on a personal credit because they was a personal guarantor, they just disputed because of the furniture being reported is the wrong furniture. Anything that's wrong information automatically gets deleted off your credit report. So now that bankruptcy is deleted off your credit report, the debt is cleaned off that credit of that for that business, and now you got all this money that they gave you from the bank. They just repeat the process. This is what a lot of businessmen and like real estate and in the upper echelon world to be riding Lamborghinis and all that. Like, I'm in real estate and all. This is what the business moves that they be doing. But the average American don't know this, so it's not. Ain't nobody paying attention to it, so they gonna keep doing it. You got the Lamborghini key.
This a ledger. This a ledger. So Lamborghini. It's
hey,
from
now my
Lamborghini.
mic came off. I'm trying to fix that bitch.
Your mic came out. Like I said, bro, this American greed, we dropping free sauce from the top to the bottom. You don't get it however way that you want to get it. It's all gems. Also, I kept my car because my mom co-signed. How I got rid of the car without me messing up my mom credit. It's gonna mess up the car regardless because it's on her. She co-signed for you, so she's responsible for you. Michael Jackson did get his dance moves from white people. He got all his dance moves from white people, white musicians and actors.
That's crazy. Yo, I could drop some sites and shit on.
I'm wrong. Let me rephrase that. He didn't get all of his moves from just white people. He got a lot of them from. He got some moves from James Brown and all that, but majority of them came from white people. I ain't gonna lie. I got PayPal biz. Did you pay the car down?
You said you got a PayPal biz?
No, so I'm looking to read my chat. I have real questions.
Yeah, the chat going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I see 37 people in my chat. They've been tuned in.
I got 50.
Yeah, that's what's up. I see 37 in mine. My boy got 50.
So it's like
this
100
American
people.
greed. You know
like
what I'm talking about?
People in here. This to read the chat and ask questions time.
I don't even know what I got on Twitch because I ain't even checked that.
I don't even be checking that neither. If they put anything about a bankruptcy on their credit, is that a violation? Delete, y'all. Just know how to delete it. It says just think you got Chime, cause right now, if you got Chime, tap in.
Hey,
Chime,
yeah.
Apple Pay, PayPal, Cash App, Bitcoin. Y'all know, y'all see what's going on at the bottom of the screen, man. Y'all follow the instructions. Send them screenshots to any of them links in the description of the live, and let's get to work. Don't waste my time. No screenshot, no reply. How you bypass chat, Y'all be asking some real off the wall stuff, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Some of the stuff y'all be knowing, y'all ain't even supposed to be asking. Like, y'all
This
know
thing,
we can't answer some of them questions.
you got time,
Don't
cause
waste nobody time, man. But yeah, like my man said, man, listen, we over the hour. This American Greed podcast, man. We doing this shit 3 times a week, maybe more. Depends on how y'all fuck with it. But I see tonight y'all fuck with it because
Yeah,
now
we
my
might gotta.
now my
This might
chat
be
got almost 50 in it. Like they watching, they
that.
tapped in
We
with this
might
shit.
gotta. We might gotta like
So look, I
the
want to ask
pressure.
the guests a few more questions before we go though. For the scammers in the chat, because I know what my audience want to know, bro. This just some random shit because I know what my audience want to know. Do niggas need proxies when they punching CCD days or not?
if it's in a different state, yeah, you can use proxies, but they'll still blame in your state if they're around you. They can still hit with like LTE or Wi-Fi. Like
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The best thing you could somebody could possibly use is a no trace pen.
I don't even know what that is.
No trace pen. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Y'all go Google it, look it up, do what you want to do. But the best source of privacy and no detection and no trace pen. See, people don't even be knowing what
Word.
socks, proxies, HTTPs, DNSs, cookies, JavaScript, none of this stuff is and what it does. And it's very, very, very important in this world because that's what goes within the security databases with a lot of things that a lot of people do.
now,
And that can
when I used to crack accounts back in the day, I used to use proxies, get combos and proxies.
socks and proxies is a man's best friend in this world. And people don't be understanding why it is. Listen, everything got an IP address. And I'm gonna just say that.
That's facts. Everything do got an IP. Socks 5.
Everything.
We gonna go live.
Everything got is ran off a system in a database and a server and a software. Everything, our phones, our computers, everything that we use on a daily basis is ran off some type of software, which means everything can be tracked. Anything with a software, a database, all that can be tracked. No trace pen.
I got you. I'm gonna research that motherfucker too. I want to know what that bitch here for.
I
Listen, man,
wonder, could I?
I probably got like 15 more minutes before I gotta get out of here. I gotta go do some other shit real quick. But I fuck with this show. I ain't gonna lie, and I see the chat fucking with it too. So
I
I got
told
like
you
15 more
it was
minutes.
gonna
So
hit, bro. It was gonna hit. Yeah, we're gonna get off here like around 1:30. So we're gonna answer all the chat questions right here. Make sure y'all answering
let's
some
do
good
it.
questions. Make sure y'all y'all can ask us anything. We see a good question in either one of our chats. We're gonna answer them. Y'all
Somebody
got
said I
15
needed
minutes.
this though. Fire. Somebody said I needed this. Fire. That what's up.
Oh, you see them comments too, huh?
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
them.
yeah, man.
I,
Like,
Yeah, right.
hey,
listen,
my
I didn't
nigga.
know we can stream like this, and both of us see the chat on both our channel. Get the. I didn't know we could stream like this. Like this dope.
Facts. We
Like
like I
me
said,
and
what's
King
today?
Hustle both
Saturday?
streaming on. Yeah,
I think the next episode drop what? Monday. What you wanna do? Monday,
Monday.
Wednesdays, and Fridays?
Yeah, yeah. Monday, Wednesday. This the bonus one. Or
Yeah,
we
it's
can do
yeah,
Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Saturday. Yeah, like you know. Yeah,
we gonna definitely do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If we feel like doing extra days, y'all
right.
just gonna get that surprise notification. But make sure y'all go subscribe to our Twitches and our Kicks because there's gonna be some times where we just stream only on those platforms. So you
Right.
gotta be subscribed to get those exclusive videos. So we might just drop the clips on YouTube if we do that. So make
Exactly.
sure y'all go subscribe to the Twitch and our Kicks. You see my kick in my Twitch on my screen. What's your kick? You got what's your Twitch?
Yeah. So my kick and my Twitch is in my YouTube bio. So this BMG Capo. If you're watching right now on YouTube, at BMG Capo. If you on Twitch right now, it's at BMG underscore Capo.
And make sure
Capo
y'all
is
following
CAPO.
and make sure y'all
But
following us on all our other platforms too, because y'all can also be sending us some ideas and topics to talk about in the next segments and episodes. So make sure y'all just staying in tune with us and make sure y'all really just locking in with us and you know giving us feedback and giving us input so we can continue to make every episode better and better and better. Cause we did pretty
Real
good this
talk.
first episode. Like I
I
told you,
ain't
like,
gonna
bro,
lie.
I already know what it's gonna do, bro. I already know.
Hey, listen, I'm
This
gonna
is
tell you
gonna
some
get
real
better and
shit,
better.
bro. Before we get off of here, I'm gonna tell you some real shit, and I want you to really hear me out before we get out here.
I got you.
I've been drinking the whole time we've been online, right? But I'm not drunk. This is real shit I'm about to tell you. Listen, I've been growing my YouTube channel for about a year now, right?
Proud
And
of you.
a bitch had ups and downs, but I stuck with it. I uploaded all my analytics, my views, how much money I make from advertisers, everything to ChatGPT, my subscribers, and I said, "Give me your real opinion. Is this a solid channel or is it failing?" They said that my channel is very impressive and that I make more money per 1,000 views than people that do like hip hop blogs and talk about Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Man. Because even though we the left side of YouTube is still financial, so the CPM is high. Like I get like $20 per 1,000 views. Like I can have a video that do 5,000 views and it'll make $130 on YouTube. That's crazy. 5,000 views.
Bro,
I
let me
got a
tell you this.
video.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. You
So
said you asked GPT that question.
Chat GPT, yeah,
I'm gonna tell you right here. If you see your views going up and you getting subscribers on a daily basis, there's no way
for
that
sure.
nothing about that could be bad. Because you at the end of the day, there are people that's watching the videos that got one subscriber and is hating for free,
Yeah,
and it take a very long time for them to get where you at. So
yeah.
people be like, the thing is, people be looking at other channels and be like, man, I want to get this 100 subscribers, or I want to do this, I want to do that. Just keep going because consistency beat out talent all day, every
Yes.
day,
And you
and
know
you
what I
never
had to
know.
learn too? This is what I had to learn too. And I see your content getting better too, my boy. And nigga, this is what I learned, and I see you learn too. You really have to be yourself on the internet. If you try to be somebody else, people can tell. They can
Facts.
tell. They can tell. So, but when you start being your real self, that's when the growth happens. That's when you start. People gonna gravitate to you. They're gonna lock in with you because they can relate to you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. When you're trying to be somebody else or be something that you're not, it's hard because you're trying to do something. But when you organically being yourself, you just living life. You ain't
Right.
trying
And the
nothing. You
people you
just
trying to be like, they can't gravitate to you because they know you faking.
I gotta be trying to tell people, bro. Like, listen, I don't care what none of y'all be saying, bro. I'm not finna be on here with my hair done all the time. I'm not finna be, you know what I'm saying? I might have a scruffy face or but bro, you got all that money, but you look like that. See, that's y'all problem. Y'all brainwashing and believing that just because
Bro,
somebody got some money, they ain't supposed to wear the same clothes over. They ain't supposed to
hey, guess what?
look a certain
Guess
way.
what? I told my Instagram that shit. My Instagram just shot from like 7,000 to 20,000 over the last 6 months, bro. Like I've been really posting. But anyway, I told somebody in my comments said, "Oh, you wore that last week." I said, "So you think I'm finna spend $800 on the outfit, or 300, or 200, or 100, and only wear it one time? Bitch, I ain't little baby. I'm about my. You might see my shit next month again. This same shirt,
Man,
you
listen.
might see it next month.
I
On the
tell people
at
like
the
this,
end
like
of shit, nigga,
at the
but
end of the day, bro, we humans, and
trip.
I ain't finna fake it or make it for nobody, bro. I'm washing my joggers, I'm washing my clothes, and I do stay in $1 million house. So that should let y'all know, like, listen, at the end of the day, money don't grow on trees. It has to keep coming in for you to stay and keep what you got. So if you trying to keep up with the Joneses and get scammed because of this delusional perception that you have because you looking at all
Hey, this
Oh,
thing, I want you to say something before we get up out of here. My boy phone must have died, but pop your
okay.
shit. Tell them where to find you at. Whatever you gotta say, the flow yours
My
too.
program introspectiveness. Now we're if I got a PayPal biz, get at me.
make sure y'all tap in with my boy.
Thanks. Bring up some dog shit out there.
Real talk, man. This been a good stream, man. We had good, consistent viewers. I fuck with it, man. And make sure y'all subscribe to my boy King Hustle, my channel. I'm pretty sure y'all can see both channels on YouTube.
Yeah, make sure
Uh,
y'all subscribe to these channels. Make sure y'all hyping up this live. Go
Yes.
hype this video up when we get off here, and cause we finna get off here. We got 6 more minutes, so we gonna get y'all what y'all want. We got 6 more minutes though. We get off here exactly at 1:30. But make sure y'all
And I,
like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype up this
and
first
I promise
episode of
y'all, if y'all
American
keep
Greed.
watching these videos, if y'all keep supporting this show, keep supporting our channels, y'all gonna see some of y'all best influencers tap in with us because they ain't gonna have no choice but to. All the guys that say they do credit repair, we gonna call them out, call them scammers. They gonna have to come talk to us on this show. All the guys that say they do this and that, like this gonna be one of them shows where we gonna really get down to the nitty gritty and prove to y'all what's really real and what's really fake. So y'all gotta stay tuned.
Cause
I
I'm
promise
really
you.
tired of seeing all these fake gurus on YouTube and
Yeah,
on
we gonna have to call
Instagram,
them out and
bro,
get them on here. Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about credit and trying to
Yeah,
look
bro, his shit glitching. I
sophisticated,
can't
bro.
even hear, bro.
Like, bro, I ain't trying to see y'all no more. Like, y'all tripping. Like, y'all need to know the real. Y'all be having these people think y'all people, man. Y'all listen. Y'all ready for some American greed and make some money and learn
Yo,
learn.
Cabo, yo, I'm about to get off. I
All
gotta
right,
go.
bro. I'm gonna holler at you next time, my G. I
All
appreciate
right,
you.
all right, bro. Peace.
Hey, King Hustle. These the same people that these niggas paying $500 to for credit repair. You can upload your whole credit report to Chat GPT and say, "Make me a dispute letter for all these negative accounts because they fraud," and they'll make you the letter right
It
there.
ain't even about the dispute letters. It's about actually knowing what you're doing with your credit profile to repair. Because at the end of the day, to repair your credit, bro, it's not free and it's not gonna be cheap because you got to make payments every month, which means every month you got to have some money coming in. And that's what people be thinking, like they could pay some money here and just have this fantastic credit score overnight. No, my brother or my sister, you got to consistently pay on them trade lines to keep building it, to build payment history, age, and debt. Duh, that's the whole thing. Payment history, 35% of your credit profile is built off your payment history. So if 35% of your credit profile is built off your payment history, what does that tell you? No, it's not gonna happen.
Preach it. Yeah, hey man, they fucking with it. Listen, the whole comments, the whole chat, the whole night, I've been seeing flames. I needed this. Keep going. Like that's how I know we on to some, and we gonna keep giving
Listen,
y'all this
bro.
shit, man. Y'all
This
just
the
listen, hit
beginning of
that like
something
button,
that
hit
y'all
that
needed
hype
on
button.
YouTube. This something y'all.
Make
This
this
the
shit hit the
beginning of.
algorithm. We need
Make sure
y'all more
y'all
than y'all
hyping up
need
the
us.
video. We
Well,
definitely need
really,
y'all. We need each
it's
other.
a mutual thing. Y'all need us, but we need y'all. We need y'all to hype the video, like the video, share it to your homeboys who in the same shit you on. And I promise you, we ain't gonna let you down.
We
You
promise
already know
y'all.
the
We're gonna
next
have more guests. We're gonna have more information. We're gonna have more gems. We're gonna have a lot. And I also do giveaways too. That's another thing. I
Oh
do
yeah, we doing
giveaways.
that.
So
We
like for
doing that.
people we see consistently in the chat, asking questions and talking and engaging,
Joining
I
membership,
do
super chat.
giveaways. We
Yeah.
both might do giveaways. So make sure y'all subscribe to all our platforms from IG, YouTube, Discord, TikTok, wherever. Any link that we
Yeah.
got posted in
And bro,
our
you gotta show me how to do my stream yard like yours so I can have my name on the screen and shit. Which like I'm tech savvy, but you a tech wizard. Like it's different. And I admire that. I ain't no hater. Like, but I need
Yeah,
to
for sure, for
help
sure.
me get my
Everybody,
shit
it's
like
funny because
that
a lot
too.
of
Yeah.
people say that, like everybody know, like come to me for like technical problems, like bro, y'all know,
Yeah.
and y'all know what I do, so that's why y'all come to me, and it'd be funny because people really who don't know me, who like they be thinking I be cap when I be talking about cybersecurity, bro. I've been on the dark web. I only started learning about this stuff because I was on corn sites and I got caught as a kid, bro. And I had
Yeah,
to figure
real.
out how to hide the search bar from my granddad so he won't see it. And I promise you, I figured it out and never got caught on corn
I
sites
gotta
on this
clear my
computer ever
cache.
again. Yeah, it had
Yeah.
to not even that. It wasn't even in there no more. I figured out how to go to these sites without even having to use the search bar at the top of the of any type of website or anything. And that's what people don't be
Yeah.
doing. So
I
make
got
sure y'all subscribing,
I'm
man.
tech
'Cause
savvy.
I
He
got
a tech wizard.
I
Yeah.
got a new IG. Like y'all know what be going on. So I got a new IG. Make sure y'all go run them
Hey, yo,
followers up, man.
but before we get off of here, we got a couple of minutes. They really be taking your IG like that?
Yeah, it's all the IP, bro.
Cause your shit, I be seeing your shit be going up. You have 20, 30, 40, 50K, then your shit just leave. You go
Because
back down.
what happened was I was it's janky. I was doing when I used to do my credit videos. I don't the technology or the AI whatever used to flag it for like it'd be like I'm talking about promising people like fraud and stuff for like
Yeah.
business and I'm like, bro, I ain't even tell nobody, like I ain't asked for
They'll
no
do
money.
that.
I'm just telling people. So it kept deleting my videos and you get them, you get like 10 videos deleted. It's just boom. And
That's why
then
I done gave niggas the blueprint. All you gotta do is safe. It's for educational purposes only.
that don't work.
Do not try this at home. We
That
just
don't work, bro. I say that I was saying all that in the videos and all that, bro. I'm like, bro, I wasn't asking nobody for no money. I wasn't promising no. I was literally saying in the video, I'm not promising you'll get anything, or I'm not promising nothing. I'm not saying none of this. But it's just off the IP.
I got you, bro. Hey man, it's been a blessing to be on here. We're gonna keep this shit going, man. Listen, all the
You got
ideas you bring to
the
this
little
table.
sounds and you got the little board. Hit the
What?
sounds. Hit the
Look,
sounds.
I got the gunshot.
Hit the
Yeah, I
hit the
got
gun.
the
Hit the gun. Continues to this the end of the first episode. End of the first chapter, man. End of the first episode. Your boy King Hustle. You got your boy Capo. Rich Convicts. Hustle Nation Empire. We dropping gems. First episode, American Greed. Make sure y'all follow us on all of our platforms because we do respond. We do comment. Make sure y'all follow us. Make sure y'all subscribe because next episode will be dropping Monday. Shout out to
For
everybody
sure.
that's been tapped in. We really do appreciate y'all because we didn't know how this was gonna come out. But we both was talking like, you know what? We got a good feeling this might be something great. And look what happened, man.
Right.
Shout out to all y'all H&E,
For
BMG.
real, man.
We dropping
And listen,
gems.
everybody that's from King Hustle channel that's here right now, go follow at BMG Capo, BMGCAPO. And everybody that's here from BMG Capo channel right now, y'all go follow King Hustle. His ads is on the screen. Y'all see it at the bottom. Go follow all that shit. And we're gonna bring y'all this shit every week. We're gonna do this shit. We're gonna keep this shit going. We're gonna have guests. And he gonna keep his own shit going himself. Listen, y'all want to get some money, y'all want to change our mindset. This is what y'all need to be, man. American Greed.
And we will eventually have, when we build this and we can start getting consistent people and views, we will transition to the official American Greed podcast channel. So
live
make
in
sure y'all
effect with the couch, like real
So
shit.
when we make the channel, make sure y'all going over there and subscribing because when we drop the first official episode over there, we want y'all to be tuned in. We don't want y'all to miss out on nothing. All right. So make sure y'all tapped in. Make sure y'all locked in. Make sure y'all follow us on our social media platforms. Make sure y'all hit me up on my telly, my Discord. Make sure y'all sending them screenshots. Make sure y'all tapping in with my boy Capo. And we out here. This is the first episode of American Greed. We'll see y'all
For
later.
sure.
Peace.
Peace.